YOLO amazing people of YouTube. So I took a picture of this Bud Light truck, right? And it's supposedly making deliveries to places, and I'm seeing them every day, like near where I work, right? And they're trying to make a delivery to this liquor store, but the doors are all open. There isn't a single container of Bud Light in the Bud Light truck. So my assumption is, on a last leg ditch effort type of thing, they're like, let's push out all the trucks, just let it be advertisement, let it look like people are buying it, and we're making deliveries every single day. We're making deliveries to the same places. In reality, the guy just got out the truck, he shuffled around some empty crates, got back in and fucking left, right? And this is the craziness of this shit, right? Like, that's a beautiful Trans Am right there. This is the craziness of all this shit. Is these motherfuckers, right? Instead of outright apologizing and being like, you know what? We have a consumer base. People have to buy our products in order for us to succeed as a business, right? And people have been buying our products forever. Well, suddenly we went with this woke agenda and throughout this political, transsexual, whatever the fuck, right? And this is the way people receive it, right? Like average people like myself, when we see things like that, what I am seeing is you are subliminally trying to push forward an agenda you have. In essence, subliminally, not directly, but indirectly, you're trying to brainwash my kids. That's who you're trying. Because if I'm holding a can of Bud Light with this dude that's dressed like a girl pretending to be a kid on this fucking Bud Light, and my kid sees me holding this, I'm in essence okaying this to my kid, right? Target did the same thing with that fucking they had like the tuckwear for kids, right? Like supposedly bathing suits and all. Dude, what the fuck are you guys doing? So you guys are pedophiles, right? So people are like, nah, fuck Target, fuck Bud Light. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys think you're important, but you're as important as just a beer. You're as important as just a place for me to step into and pick up an item I want. A whole bunch of other places have items I want. I can give a shit less about Target. And you know what? The people are voting with their dollar. Bud Light is gonna go bankrupt because they will not, for the sake of saving a multi-billion-dollar company, they will not get on the air and tell people, you know what, we apologize, we were going in a different direction, we see that our consumer base doesn't like this, they're offended by this, so we are taking a stand. We aren't with the woke movement and the woke agenda. On the contrary, we are now standing for the average American. That is not LGBT. That is not part of this alphabet mafia, alphabet rainbow, whatever the hell you want to call it. We're standing up for the average man and woman who wants to have babies, one day get married and have kids. So we apologize to you guys, and we're gonna stand with you guys. They will never do that. They will never do that. As soon as they do that, that rainbow mafia is gonna fucking just eat them alive. Like, and they're not, and these people are so stupid that they're not gonna realize, like, that is the commercial. Free airtime every single time you turn on the television. And every single person that didn't like Bud Light because of that shit, is now like, you go, boy. Now somebody's standing up. Finally, somebody is standing up. Same thing with Elon Musk. All that crazy shit that's happening. He's like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have a right to say whatever the hell they want to say. I'm not censoring this. I don't care whose feelings it hurts. Right? He did that with the what is a woman thing. He's like, they wanted to fucking ban it off Twitter. He found out. And he's like, no, not only am I going to allow it, I'm going to promote it. Right? And people are like, you go, boy. That's a fucking American right there. That's an American. So, I just found it really funny that these companies, man, it blows my mind. Like, you guys passed a boundary you guys should have never passed. Because all that, it was like gay and lesbian, and then it became LGBT, and then LGBT, and then Q, and then plus, and then X, Y, and Z, and whatever the fuck, right? Like, and then you guys transition into, hold on, let's push this on kids. Yeah, once you guys threw out that plus sign was for fucking plus pedophiles. That's what that was. It was plus pedophilia. These motherfuckers brought it to the schools, elementary schools, junior high schools. They don't give a fuck, man. They're gonna bring people in, trannies, to twerk for your elementary school kids. Teach them you're not a boy, you're not a girl, you're a fucking it. You know what I'm saying? And people are having it. Like, we've had it. Average person, like, kicks back and just lets shit play out, right? Like, that's how us real men do. We kick back, let shit play out, and we have to, when we have to, we'll stand up and push back. But when we do stand up and push back, we push back hard, right? Like, if I get up and I'm gonna knock your ass out, right? Like, that's how real men are. Like, I don't want to be involved in none of this shit. Live and let live. But then you guys added that fucking plus pedophilia shit. And suddenly, man, we're going to start seeing school teachers start getting arrested. We're going to start seeing all kinds of shit. People being prosecuted on pedophilia and grooming kids and shit. That's what they're really doing. That's what they're really doing. Like, fuck the gimmicks and fuck the bullshit and the sugar coats. They're grooming your fucking kids. That's what they're really doing. I don't need to sugarcoat that shit. That's exactly what it is. It's fucking pedophilia. I hope you motherfuckers go to jail and then the homies catch you in jail. Right? Because it's not like in the movies. There is no Bubba. You know what there is? There's a shank. Right? And that's before you even hit that fucking field, everybody knows what you're in there for. You're not gonna make it out alive. I hope the homies catch you in there, man. Poke all kinds of fucking holes up and down you. You know what I'm saying? You sick motherfuckers. That's what I genuinely hope happens, man. I hope you fucking pedophilia motherfuckers get arrested, get tried in court, get sentenced, and then go see the big boys. Go see the big boys. See what happens then. We'll see what kind of how you're gonna weasel your way out of that shit. When people don't want to fucking hear explanations. When people just, there is no explanation. There's nothing to be said. There's absolutely nothing to be heard. There's just something to be done. It is what it is. Solo, YOLO, BOLO. Everything fixes itself in time. It's a slow progress to fix big problems, but they slowly get fixed. You know, people, like it's a pendulum. Like it fucking swings left real hard. Eventually it's gonna have to swing right real hard. And if you're stupid enough to push it too far to one side, man, that comeback is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, and you guys are gonna feel that shit. All those rights you guys thought you guys had, that people were just like live and let live, and allowed you guys to be in peace and all that shit, suddenly people are gonna be in your face, yelling at you, talking shit to you, burning your flags, stomping all over, tagging up your... It's gonna be a hard pushback, man. It's gonna be a hard pushback. You guys better fucking tighten up whatever the fuck you guys are doing, and out all your fucking pedophile motherfuckers in your ranks, because yeah, it's not happening. Period. Solo YOLO BOLO. Peace.